Okay, hi everybody. I'm here in the pre-production studio room. Like I told you a few days ago, it's kind of like that dark space that's outside. There's a few of the guys here right now, so I figured I'd like to clarify just a couple of things. This is what storyboarding is. A couple of drawings from one of the storyboard artists that you can see here. And like I said, they're just illustrations, like moments, like comic strip moments into a time-based piece. Okay, so here you can see that there's some notes about dollying in, so that the shot kind of comes up into frame, and so you can see each of these as like a simulation of a camera going up. And then over here, you can see where the story starts and kind of goes. And so this is like shot number 22 or frame number 22. Drawing, and it kind of proceeds from there, and there's some notes too on the right hand side in terms of carrying on those beats or those moments. So any moment that you can create a drawing for, it's going to help as you kind of create that blueprint for your first project. And you can see how kind of simple they are, so it all depends on your proficiency in drawing, whether you do something like this or something that's detailed as this. But again, I usually don't spend any more than 30 seconds for one sketch, and I'm trying to put in these details in terms of like what's moving and what is the reaction or pose of the characters, in the scene, and really setting up the shot too. Like what do you want in frame and what do you not want in view to help lead the story. Because if you really think about it, storyboarding is essentially a blueprint to whatever it is you're trying to establish in terms of a narrative or non-narrative. It's of course going to make things a little more clear for you, so that way you're not kind of shooting blind into the dark. So establishing those moments and making it very clear in terms of what you want. That way, when you do end up kind of finalizing some of those images, you already know ahead of time what it is you're doing, because you really don't want to do something really polished and then decide later on that you don't need that particular shot or that particular moment because it doesn't help the story. So don't of course hesitate to even show other people to get feedback in terms of what's working, what's not, in terms of different shots that make sense to the story, or you could just have one continuous shot too. Hope that makes sense. I did want to highlight some of the people working here, and so here's Ju. He is a concept artist, and he's working on a matte painting, and he's using a tablet. So a matte painting is essentially a background, and so he's using a tablet there to draw it in with Photoshop. So Ju, how's it going?
Hey.
It's going good?
Yes. Really fun.
Yeah, so he's working on with that tablet there. He's drawing it in. It's pretty awesome. And you studied illustration?
Yes, I am. I'm a freelance illustrator, and I'm so lucky enough to have chance to work in animation studio. So my main part of my job is about concept art and do matte painting or design set up in animation feature film.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you can even see too, like where he sets up his workflow with the layers, in Photoshop there, and then he draws over top of it, adding layer over layer. So this is one of the really cool dynamic jobs you can train for, especially if 3D is not your dimension that you're so interested in. There's always 2D as well. Thanks, Ju. And then here's an art director. And so his role on the productions is kind of developing and kind of overseeing the people the rest of the people that aren't here right now, to make sure that whatever they're doing, it kind of conforms to one central idea and one central topic. So he's also very instrumental, and he supervises everybody else. He's pretty busy right now. All right, so I hope you found this little snippet useful, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. So enjoy the rest of your day.